Professor Campbell. My name is Adrianna Gugliotti, and this is my introductory speech. How do I identify myself? What does that mean about the person that I am? Which qualities do I find important enough to define me? I think number one, history is most important. It determines what is important to me and what I hold in esteem. It defines my strengths and weaknesses, and my future has been shaped by my past. Most important thing to know about me is that I am a person driven by passion who is determined to live a life as full and rich as possible. A little about my history. I was born in Youngstown, Ohio. It's a small town in Ohio. I have two parents who are still happily married, one sister who's about 3 years younger than me. I am of Italian and Mexican heritage. My family has always stressed tradition and being proud of where you're from and living according to your history. As a child, I loved reading. It was my escape from the world. It was where I went to go to a different time and place, and I could submerge myself in someone else's life. I also love to be outdoors. I can remember trips to Mill Creek Park in my neighborhood with my mom and my sister, hiking and just renting a rowboat and having lunch outside. Those were my favorite getaways and some of my best memories. In high school, I began to become very aware of my body. This was transforming for me as it led to some pretty bad habits. I went straight into college, even though I wasn't ready. It was what was expected of me, and I do feel that that shaped me as a person. I began to develop some coping habits, mostly revolving around eating, exercising, being overly organized to cope with the fact that I wasn't really ready to go to college and I was a bit overwhelmed. Luckily, I began moving to new cities where I found new experiences and different ways of looking at the world. And this helped me to shape my own coping mechanisms, which allowed me to develop a new self-concept to go forward. The things that are important to me usually revolve around my passions. Literature, as I mentioned as a child, it was always my escape, and it has become super important to me. It is also my way of learning and continuing my learning after school. My family is my foundation. They keep me grounded, and they are the most important thing to me. Music makes everything better. It is one of my greatest passions. I listen to it whether I'm cooking, exercising, cleaning, doing the laundry. It makes everything a little more bearable. Exercise and a healthy lifestyle have been extremely important to me as I want a life of quality. I want to feel good every day when I wake up. The exercising clears my mind, it balances my hormones, and it really leads me to be a better person for the people around me. I have many strengths and many weaknesses. Walt Whitman said, "Do I contradict myself? So I contradict myself. I am large, I contain multitudes." My strengths can somewhat be contradictory and become negative as well. I am a very open-minded person, and yet I tend to judge others who are not as open-minded as I am. My creativity and passion can sometimes lead me to be unfocused. I am extremely organized, which can come off as obsessive. My passion causes me to run full speed ahead into whatever I'm doing and can cause me to be rushed and in a hurry. I remember my grandfather always saying, "Haste makes waste." My greatest strength is that I'm always learning. I want to live a life where I am always learning something new and never stagnant. I try to remain open about my future, but I do have dreams. I want to own a farm one day. I want to combine all of my passions in a place where people can gather and learn. I want to give a TED Talk, and I want to travel. Currently, finishing my education is a stepping stone on the path to the life that I want to create. Thank you.